Okay, so the other morning when I made cheese, I set aside the whey for the chickens. So I put it out here for them in a little bowl. They didn't see me do it, so usually if they see me do it, they'll come running and gather around the bowl. But it could also be because the little guard master over there is at his post, and he likes to scatter them when they group up, because usually if they're grouping up around his food bowl, and he does not appreciate that. So let me see if I can get their attention and see if they want to have some of this whey. It's really good for them, and they just love it. Usually, I mean, they'll make a big mess, they'll get in it, and you'll see they'll just be like slinging whey everywhere. There's those little chunky bunky goats. Tell you what, you can barely tell Rosie and Malia apart anymore. I mean, I know, of course, because one has brown eyes and one has blue eyes. And, you know, there's slight differences, but they both have a very subtle stripe down their back, if you'll notice. Malia's still a little bit darker than Rosie, and of course Malia's horns are bigger than Rosie. I think Rosie might have just... well, no, not quite. I was going to say, I thought for a minute maybe she was a little bit taller now. And look who is in the way. Oh, Berber. You're not supposed to be drinking all that. That's supposed to be for the chickens. You silly boy. Is that good stuff, huh? It's about 30 degrees, well, about 32, 33 degrees right now. So it's cold out here. And the goats don't really care for the cold. But as long as they've got something to eat and drink, they're usually pretty happy. And they're just waiting to make sure that Burr has moseyed on his way. He drank about half of it, little goober. They're looking. And here comes the brave one, little leader of the pack there. She's one of the younger ones, but she's usually pretty brave. She's usually the first one that'll go and try. They're thinking about it. I'm going to shut this gate here to keep Burr from walking back over there. There we go. Give them a few minutes to... Go ahead, chicks. You can do it. Come on. And there goes the first one. She's like, oh yeah. Now here comes the others. They're like, okay, she tried it, the dog didn't come, everything is good. So you'll see, they like this stuff. And that's the older chickens trying it first. The younger ones are waiting their turn. Okay. And of course, that whey doesn't have to be used just for chickens or disposed of. You can use it in place of water when you're baking. It's a really good substitute. Makes great when you do buttermilk biscuits. Works good there too. There's all kinds of uses for it.